big make some noise over there. Hello, ladies. You are all radiant and looking beautiful.
Thank you.
I am too, I know. Thank you.
Yeah, you look great.
I'm doing my best I can.
We're feeling the Kennedy.
That's what I'm trying to do. It's great to see you all. Welcome to Australia.
Thank you.
I'm so happy to be here.
This is what we call a
An
winter.
Australian wintry day.
That's what I was going to say, ladies. This is for Margot knows. It's a summer, winter's day in Sydney. It's like summer in some parts of the world.
I'll take it.
Absolutely. Hey, you want to have a conversation, a chat? The fans would love to ask some questions, and we've got some to go as well.
Great, we're ready.
Margot, I'll start with you. Welcome home. Barbie, probably one of the most loved characters and toys globally. How does it feel to be able to bring her to life on the big screen?
It's kind of surreal. I didn't ever think I'd grow up to play a real life Barbie, but it's been fun. I'm leaning into it and loving it.
America, what was the feeling when you walked out onto Barbie set and saw Barbie Land?
First of all, hi everybody. You're all so beautiful. I think we all got emotional and teary to see you guys here, like all dressed up and excited. Wait till you see this movie. You don't even know what it is yet. I walked onto the set and gasped. I didn't grow up playing with Barbies. I didn't necessarily feel reflected in Barbie world, but in this Barbie world, we're all there. And walking onto the set was it made me feel nostalgic for something I didn't even know I needed so badly. It's so beautiful. Greta Gerwig is a phenomenal visionary. Made this world that you can't get enough of. It's just stunning.
Well, by the way, there's some sunglasses on the table, Margot. America, if the sun is too bright, we have some Barbie sunnies behind you there. If you want to put those on, if you want them, you don't want to be squinting the whole day. Hey, Issa, welcome to Australia.
Thank you so much.
Have you been here before? Are you enjoying your time?
This is my first time. I'm enjoying it.
Now, everyone would have heard the rumours when the movie was being made that there was a global pink paint shortage. Now, confirm, when did you hear about it? Is it true? Do you know?
I heard about it. I saw it red, and I was like, if there's a pink shortage, can't you just mix red and white together and make pink? But whatever gets you to see the movie, baby. Pink shortage.
Okay. Well, maybe Greta, do you know if there was a pink shortage?
I heard there was an actual shortage of a kind of the pink we were using to make, obviously Barbie Land and our Barbie Supreme Court and our Barbie White House / Pink House. So we did drain it, but don't worry, we can still all paint our houses pink.
The stocks have replenished, everybody. It's okay if you want to paint your house pink.
I actually was reading that doing the film, we went and did a Mattel boot camp to learn everything about Barbie, which I absolutely love. Can you share with us one of the most amazing or interesting things that you've learned?
Well, mostly when we started working on it, we went to their headquarters and they kind of opened up everything from their archives, everything from 1959 until now. And the thing that was most amazing for me was when they said, I was like, oh, are there different characters? Like, it had been a minute since I checked in with what Barbie is, and they said, no, all of these women are Barbie, and Barbie is all of these women. And I thought, that's wild. And that was sort of the beginning of well, that's amazing. Herself is spread out through all these people, and kind of let's go with that.
Was there a Barbie vault? Did you know they're kept in a bank vault? I bet there would be, right?
Yes, they do have. They also have some dolls that didn't totally pan out, which they were a little reluctant to give us, but ultimately they did. There's some funny things in their past, and we played with that.
Oh, lovely. To all of the ladies, collectively, first experiences or memories of a Barbie in your lives that you could share on? Maybe I'll start with you, Margot.
I got the fold-out dream house when I was little. I don't remember actually having any Barbie dolls, but I remember getting that house and I was obsessed with it. And then cut to now I'm a grown real life-size greenhouses being built on our film sets right in front of my eyes, and I just couldn't believe it. And the one thing I asked Greta before we began this endeavor was, can I please have a slide that goes from my bedroom down to the pool? And Greta was like, any other requests? And I was like, and then any Barbie? She was like, done and done.
You asked for the mermaid?
Yeah, and now Dua Lipa's out and they're gone.
I played with Barbie when I was younger. My mom got me 90210 dolls, but I couldn't watch 90210 as a child, so I was kind of like, who are they? And I just named them the wrong names. But shout out to 90210. I eventually watched it. It was a good show.
My mom didn't want me to play with Barbie, so she's super surprised by what's happened.
This is what adult rebellion looks like,
yes,
right?
Yes, be careful what you don't let your children play with. No, but I would get, initially I would get a lot of hand-me-down Barbies, so Barbies who had already been pre-loved, who had their hair cut, who were missing their shoes and were always in the splits. Those were my Barbies, and I loved those Barbies.
That's right. Issa, you play Boss Barbie. I suppose someone at the press conference yesterday called you Boss Barbie, and I love that. I love it. You play President Barbie. Tell me about taking on that role.
It was kind of a no-brainer. Greta told me what the role was, and I was deeply honored to be to play president of Barbie Land. I don't know how much power she really has because everything was perfect. So her task was to try to improve upon programming, but I knew that some of the rules were dance parties every 90 minutes, which I'm a fan of. What were some of the other
But
ones?
it's like complimenting each other all
Yes,
the time.
turn to the Barbie next to you and compliment her. It was just a really positive environment that I want a president like President Barbie. I don't want it to be me, but I would love to have a president like President Barbie.
Did you keep, I don't know how much I can say, there was a sash, I saw a sash. Did you keep President Barbie's sash?
No, I should have taken it.
You should have taken it.
I should have stolen so many things. I thought I'd get caught.
First of all, I also had a 90210 Barbie. Brendan, yeah, I had a flashback when you said it. I was like, I'm a child in my bedroom again. I had him. I wanted to ask America, we haven't seen a lot of your characters yet in the trailer. Can you give us a little bit of an inside scoop before the movie comes out on the 20th of July?
I can try if Greta doesn't, throw her mic at me. I play Gloria, who is a human being.
Yes, for the humans.
Represent.
Yes, anybody here a human? So Gloria's sort of like the stand-in for the rest of us, right? And she has a special connection to Barbie, to Margot Barbie. And when Margot Barbie shows up in the real world, we lock eyes and find our deep connection, and then hijinks ensue. And I think it's common knowledge that Barbie takes Gloria and her teenage daughter Sasha, who is not a fan of Barbie, back to Barbie Land.
I'm so excited.
Can I just say, ladies, it must be so tough to talk about a movie without saying anything about the movie. I'm giving you a big round of applause and high fives because I'm just busting to talk about what I've seen, and it's so great.
And we've spoken a lot about Barbie. I think we need to touch on Ken. Perhaps this is more of a question for Greta, but I'm open to any answers. How was it bringing Ken to life through Ryan Gosling?
Well, just as there are many Barbies, there are many Kens. So we have a wonderful group of Kens. And, Ken really, at the beginning of the movie is, it's like Barbie is Barbie, and Ken is almost like her accessory, like almost like, unfortunately, like a car or a handbag. And so he is not feeling maybe the most confident and good about himself that he could feel, and so Ken's got a little bit of a journey to go on in terms of self-actualization of his energy. Yeah.
It's Barbie's world, and Ken just happens to be living in it, right?
Yeah. He's just looking, hoping she looks it, essentially.
Margot, from the clips and the trailers we've seen released so far, Ryan Gosling just makes an awful Ken. I don't know about you. I'm joking, by the way. Could there be anyone hotter for Ken than Ryan Gosling?
was our dream choice from the beginning. We were like, Greta wrote his name into the script, and it was, for us, it was always and only him. So thankfully, he is Ken enough to come on board a Barbie movie.
You're doing a whole world tour, right? You're going to be traveling around the world. He could be with us today, obviously.
Because he was in Canada, which they're calling Canada.
So he's Canadian, and I'm obviously Australian. He really wanted to go to Canada. I really wanted to go to Australia. I was like, Australia has to be the first stop on our tour. So we divided and conquered, and then we're going to reconvene some of the other countries. But he's in Canada right now as we are here kicking it off in Australia.
He did send us a video though, so he's here. He's on the screen. Let's roll the video. Right.
Obviously, Margot and I were disappointed, and WB told us that only one of us could go to Sydney. It's one of the most fun and beautiful cities in the world, and Margot rightfully pointed out that since she's Australian, she's the natural choice. I also rightfully pointed out that I've lived there for the last 6 months in the summer, and I technically think I've spent more time in Australia this year than she had. And that kind of quickly devolved into a shouting match, and it's easy to see how that panned out. And she's sitting there with you today. Anyway, suffice it to say that I'm sorry I couldn't be there in person, and thank you all for coming out, and I hope you have the best day ever until we meet again in Sydney.
How awesome is Ryan? That's amazing. We've actually had some questions come in from the fans. This question's come from Amy. If any of the characters in the film could get a spin-off movie, which character do you think it would be?
Alan.
I say Weird Barbie. Weird Barbie
An
and
origin story of Weird Barbie.
Yeah, I'd like to see how she got so messed up.
President Barbie too.
Honestly, I really would see a spin-off of any of these characters. I would go anywhere with them, but because Midge, who is the pregnant doll, Midge. I want to see Midge. What happens there?
Did anyone have a beach? I don't know. I'm sorry. We're welcome to Australia. That's what it's like.
Midge was the scariest of all the Barbies, let's be honest. The fact that her stomach lifted open was just... Anyway.
Hey, America. What do you want Barbie fans and lovers in Australia and around the world take away from watching the movie? Is there something you would love them to still, when they leave the cinema, just thinking about it?
I think people are going to walk away from this movie buzzing with so many feelings. Just joy and happiness and the permission to love what you love and express what you are and have a really amazing day. And I think I walk away with all kinds of feelings, but mostly I walk away with the feeling of I gotta get back to Barbie Land.
And speaking of Barbie Land, now that you've all lived in it, and I know Margot, you touched on it before with your dream house, but since living in Barbie Land, is there a new accessory that you're like, this is pretty sick, and I want this?
Oh, her car, her tiny little convertible, that Barbie Corvette, that is great. I mean, yeah, I have 2 kids. I can't put car seats in them, but if I could, I would.
I thought the President Barbie's Oval Office, the way the production design just kills that set. I wanted to take every piece of the letterhead. It was just a world where Barbie is president is the funniest thing ever to me, but also so amazing. So I have to give props to the production and set design team.
Anyone else Margot, you got something, an accessory that you'd love to take?
I mean, if I could take that slide, I definitely would. Not so easy, but I would.
Margot, you spoke about this yesterday at the press conference, that people obviously, everyone here loves Barbie, right? Yes. So obviously everyone's going to love, who loves Barbie, to see the movie, but what about the haters? What about the Barbie haters? Is there something, I know boo to the Barbie haters.
There's also, I think, a large audience of people who are just kind of indifferent to Barbie. I mean, kind of before doing this project, I was like, Barbie, okay, she was omnipresent, but I wasn't a Barbie fanatic, nor did I have very strong feelings against her. But there really is I mean, there's definitely a character that will speak to however you feel about Barbie. There's a character that will definitely vocalize all the things anyone who hates Barbie, all the things they might want to vocalize. We have a character who does that. And for the Barbie fans, there are so many things specifically made in this movie for you, like discontinued dolls, whatever it is, they're going to pop up all throughout this movie. And just, it is, we poke fun at ourselves a lot in this movie. Mattel let us poke fun at Mattel a lot in this movie. It's very self-aware and it's very funny, but it is coming from a place of love ultimately. And at the end, it's just about being human, so it's actually kind of applicable for everyone.
Lovely.
As somebody that grew up with Barbie and not enough with Barbie, thank you so much for doing this and making it socially acceptable for me to wear these earrings and these shoes and everything Barbie, so thank you. I do have to ask, because I know that the outfits are going to be incredible, what was your favourite Barbie outfit? Even if it was just during the Mattel boot camp, what was something that you just went, yeah, this is a great outfit?
I get a lot of outfits. I don't know. Anytime I'm wearing an outfit that has all the accessories, I found that fun. Like the hat, the bow, and the bracelet, and the skirt, and the thing, and the jacket, and the shoes, and the matching handbag. It's just all so precious. I loved it.
There's a moment when all of the Barbies and Alan wear bright pink jumpsuits, spoiler suits, and that was my favorite when they all wore pink jumpsuits. And they made one for me, so I could join in the fun.
Greta actually is the ultimate Barbie, so it's only appropriate.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for spending your Friday afternoon. It's Friday, by the way, here. So I don't know if you've lost track of time. It's Friday. Thank you for spending your Friday lunchtime with us. We really, really appreciate it. Make some noise for the guys, everybody. Where are you off to next, can I ask? Are you up to a country, city?
We go to Korea next.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Safe travels.
And I do have to say, America said it, but when we were out here and the music was playing, we were all here and you guys were so lovely, I got emotional. This is amazing. This is the most beautiful event. So thank you.
Thanks so much for Greta Gerwig, Issa Rae, America Ferrera, and Margot Robbie.
We're all going to get into a photo now, so we need your best Barbie smiles.
You ready, Ken, with your hair? Are you good to go? Everybody, you ready to make some cheering? 3, 2, 1, yeah! One more, just hold up. 3, 2, 1, go! Amazing. Put your hands together, everyone, for Greta Gerwig, Issa Rae, Margot Ferrera, and Margot Robbie. Thank you guys for coming out today. How great are they? They're fantastic, right? The new Barbie movie in cinemas July 20. Make sure you book your gold class. You get the girls, all the guys, or whoever, and everyone goes and checks it out and has a great time. A big shout out to Westfield Sydney too for having us here today.
Absolutely. And level 2, there is the Barbie photo group, so go crazy, take as many photos as you would like. Thank you all for coming out. Don't forget to post on your socials. Make everyone feel bad for missing out.
I'm small, have a great afternoon, everybody. DJ, play some time.